in the bottom right-hand corner, representing Terran and the clan All Inspiration, it is TJ TheDetweiler. And in the top left corner, representing Protoss and nobody else, because he's afraid to represent anyone. He's a Barcode. He plays Protoss. His name is... He doesn't have a name. He's a Barcode! Boo. Alright. Both players playing standard so far. Pylon Gateway. Supply Depot Barracks. Now, TJ plays a very standard TVP. I don't see him do a lot of cheeky kind of SCV or all-in pulls. He plays pretty standard, either Mind Drop or opening with the Cyclone and Raven. So that's what we can probably expect to see again. Seen a lot of TJ's replays over the past 6 months or so. Ooh, gas deal. He even had the SCV there to block it, but put it back to mining, thinking he was safe. He was wrong. As the Protoss steals his gas, gets in the simulator started. Meanwhile, taking his own second gas. So it looks like we're going to see something a little aggressive from the Protoss. Second probe going out. Now, this is most definitely for a proxy. Probably a Stargate. Probably around here somewhere. We'll see where he goes. TJ spotting the Cyber Core. Probably going to look around for a second pylon. There's the second pylon. Meanwhile, Barcode over here still being annoying, blocking the CC, but TJ building it on the high ground, realizing what he's facing. Two assimilators, gas steal. This has to be a proxy play, TJ's thinking. So high ground is secure. He even steals one of his gases, or steals some gas from that geyser. Reaper comes out, kills the probe. Probably gonna start working on that gas. No, he's actually opting to send it around to look for the proxy. There it is. Pylon goes down over. It's a pretty obvious spot, not very well hidden. And look at this. Look at this. Going to find it right away. Finds the double robo. Going to kill the probe. It gets a second pylon off there, so this will go up. The probe's going to go down, but how does TJ respond? Factory's going up. He needs to get this geyser ASAP. He still sees no expansion over here. He knows this is very all in. 2 robos. It's going to be Immortals and possibly a War Prism. There we go. SCV's pulled. He's going to get this geyser ASAP. He needs a tank out. He needs to get a Starport and Vikings. At least one Viking out. The Reaper can only do so much on this side of the map. There's a Stalker already out. Second Stalker comes out. Alright. TJ taking his gas now. It's going to be scary. This is going to be a very scary hold. One bunker gets started. He needs to get probably another one going. But this map, the way with CC is set up, it's going to be hard. Usually I'd like to see a bunker right here, but the CC is in the way. It's actually preventing him. And it's even going to affect the pathing of the siege tank once it comes out. So I'd like to see him move this. There he goes. There it is. As I'm saying, it moves the CC. What a champ. He's actually going to put it up in a cheeky little hidden spot. Get a little hidden income going. I like it. I like it a lot. So first Immortal's out. Second Immortal. Oh no, War Prism on the way. It's going to do a little bit of pick up micro with the Immortal. It looks like in one Stalker. Here we go. 4 Marines in a bunker. Ready to go. But these guys are just going to pick off the supply depots, it looks like. There it is. First tank coming out. Starport has not yet started. Second barracks is actually in production. Almost on the second barracks. So the siege tank will be protected by the bunker and the Marines. Ooh, that's getting a little dicey with the War Prism. He's going to... Oh, my goodness. He's going to find it. The hidden base. There it is. He's going to stop that right away. Forces the lift off. Gets a little bit of extra income from that base. Couple mule drop-offs, but not going to be able to do a whole lot. Looks like the Protoss is going to try to expand and even built a robotics bay. This is interesting. So he's going to go double disruptor. Oh my goodness. This Barcode. This is the NA ladder, guys. This is the NA ladder experience at its finest. Proxy double robo, expand, and now go for disruptor drops. Everything that could make a Terran hate his life, here it is. This is the embodiment of Protoss. Alright. Disrupt now. 2 Immortals in the Warp Prism. Going to snipe this tank. Ooh. Oh, but a huge pickoff. Able to take down the Prism with both Immortals inside. But there it is. Oh my god. Those poor Marines. Disruptor getting the money shot. 9 Marines go down. And now TheDetweiler thinking, you know what? Maybe it's not very safe for me to take this base quite yet. There's disruptors down there. I don't have any way to stim and get away. So now we go back to this one basing where TheDetweiler really wants to get an economy going, to get stim, to get medevacs, be able to do some damage on the other side of the map. But he doesn't know if his opponent has expanded yet, I don't think. Yeah, oh no, he knows. He's seen it. Alright, so he knows there's an expansion, but these disruptors gonna cause a huge headache. He's gonna have to slowly push out with the tanks. There is no high ground vision though. These disruptors won't be able to shoot up the ramp without getting close to these tanks. Oh, big tank shots on the stalkers. Protoss player just going for it. Loses 3 stalkers and a disruptor. Huge blunder from the Barcode Protoss. Being forced to run away now with only 3 disruptors and 2 stalkers at his disposal. This is not looking good for the Protoss. You don't hear me say that often, but there it is. Protoss being able to now, he's gonna try and apply some pressure with this. Yeah, oh my goodness, 2 more. So he gets 1 siege tank, so that's a pretty big deal, but he has no shots left. The Marines don't know. If the Marines kept chasing, maybe they could get a kill there, but instead TJ just being patient, getting his natural starting to mine, getting his tech, getting all of his upgrades, hopefully. No, just getting Vikings, couple of tanks out. He just wants to secure this base. That's the most important thing right now. These disruptors, they can kill a Marine or 2, but as long as they don't get that huge money shot they got earlier. And with these tanks and with the Liberator, I can't see this disruptor harassment is going to end. Oh, ooh, flying through the air in a blazing fiery ball of glory goes that Marine. Alright, so things are slowing down. The disruptor's trying to do what they can. Getting, and there's another dead Marine. Poor guy. Poor guy. Alright. We now have a Warp Prism. Going to try, ooh, he's going to try and drop on this low health tank. Meanwhile, 2 more shots going for the other tank. Kills 1 tank on the high ground. But at what cost? He loses 1 disruptor. He's down to 2 disruptors only. Now a Colossus is coming out of this building. Oh my goodness, this proxy just never going to end. A 3rd base going down for the Protoss. His economy isn't as bad as you would think after all this pressure he's putting on. 3rd base trying to be floated out for TheDetweiler. I'd love to see him repair these tanks. Had those tanks been repaired, he would have killed everything and not lost anything. Ooh, ooh, big disruptor hit maybe? No, takes 3 Marines out. Okay. Oh, but another one. Oh my god! The humanity! Those poor Marines! Not able to dodge. Stim is on the way, but that was just, ooh, painful. What are the resources lost? Pretty well even, actually, but it just looks so much worse when you see 10 Marines go out in a blaze of glory like that. Those poor guys never had a chance. So Observer now over the top of the army, able to see everything here for TJ. The Protoss trying to pick apart this army bit by bit with the disruptors, but I feel like TJ's starting to get a foothold in this game. He's starting to be able to get his tech out and slowly inch out towards these robos. He wants to be able to take these out. Ooh, and a stray disruptor gets picked off. Not quite. Loses a lot of HP though. Now the Observer is gone. I think the pressure is over at this point, but the Barcode Protoss doesn't want to lose these robo facilities. He doesn't want to have to rebuild them at home, so he's going to keep rallying, try to defend this spot, but as these tanks inch out, you've also got a Viking patrolling. I feel like it's going to be... These Robos can't last that much longer. So more production going up for TheDetweiler. He's getting a second starport. He's going to be able to build a lot of Liberators soon. What's going on the other side of the map? We actually have a Marine Marauder drop going into the main base of the Protoss. At the same time, Protoss posturing towards this army, but this is a very tough defensive position. Units all spread out. Oh, but the tanks unsiege as the drop goes into the main base, stimming some probes down. Big distraction here. Now, there it is. TJ uses this opportunity to move through the map, take down the robo facilities, and now Protoss in a little bit of a pickle here. He's got no tech back at home. He's got the units still alive, but he's made a switch to Stargate? Making a Stargate switch? What could he possibly be thinking? There's no way he's going for carriers, or trying to. Blink's starting to get researched, more gateways going down. This is just a huge army from TJ coming across the map. Disruptor's going to have to get really good shots on these units, but a huge split. Oh, but there it is. Big hit from the first Disruptor, and here comes another one. Oh my goodness. These Disruptor hits are just insane, but a Colossus going down, and the Warp Prism. There's going to be no more micro potential with the Warp Prism anymore. There's no Robo on the way back at home, just a Stargate. Okay, a Robo being started up once again, but only 2 Disruptors for splash damage. TJ's going to have time to rebuild his bio units. He's got lots of production at home. 4th base just landing. He even built it as an orbital. He's not afraid of the counter pressure. Not afraid of the counter pressure at all. He's got siege tanks. He's got lots of bio. Big force coming across the middle, though. Lots of gateway units. No upgrades, though, for the Protoss. Terran about to be 1-1. Tempest on the way. Interesting choice. But lots of gateway units and a couple disruptors coming across the map now, trying to attack the 3rd base of TJ. The Liberator gets sieged up. It's going to be able to take shots at the disruptors. Can they get big hits once again? No. Oh, a huge drop onto all the units remaining. The disruptors go down before the Novas go out. All the Stalkers going down too. Now all that's left are these Zealots. They did wipe up a lot of the workers. Oh my goodness, they're actually going to wipe out all these tanks too. Not quite. He's going to force the lift and actually force all these units into the medevacs. This is where you want TJ to have that planetary. If this goes noticed, if the Zealots are able to charge into the 4th base, this could be devastating for TJ. This could be it. Alright, Zealots coming up into the natural base, actually overextending into the bio and the tanks in the defensive position. TJ not losing that 4th income is so important. He's going to be able to re-land the 3rd base and start mining again now. Just mass Zealot warpins. Lots of Zealots. Tempests are on the way. Are they coming across? We have 1 Tempest on the map. Just 1 Tempest and a lot of Zealots, you guys. Oh my goodness. Against pure bio and 2 tanks. No ghosts out quite yet. We have 2-2 being researched by the Terran player. 2 starports, though, should be able to build a better air-based army to deal with the one Tempest. 2 Liberators going on across the map to, it looks like, to set up at the Protoss base. Here we go. Big pressure at the 3rd base once again. He's going to be forced to lift up against all these Zealots. Liberators sieging up in a spot to try and save what's left here. But the Zealots finding their way to that 4th base. Ooh, big hit from the Disruptor, but now he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the option to hit the bio units. He's going to have to chase down all these SCVs. All these Zealots chasing them down. TheDetweiler sitting back with his army. He's trying to re-land his 3rd base. He's going to be forced to lift up this 4th. Alright, lots and lots of Zealots coming across. They're forced to retreat. They're afraid of the bio with the Liberator support. 2 Tempests on the field now. A 3rd one coming out. And we have both Liberators now. Sieging up the 4th base and now the natural base. Triple Robo now finished. Oh my goodness. This Protoss, the tech is insane. Make up your mind, sir. Alright. Both Liberators going on, but getting some kills now. We're looking at 42 workers lost for the Terran, 23 lost for the Protoss. Protoss economy looking pretty good, and those Zealots just looking really scary. Those Zealots now sitting at 0-0 still, actually. But a big engagement happening in the middle of the map. TJ getting to stim forward and kill some of the Zealots. Not losing any units to that 1 Disruptor. Oh, but there it is. Big money shot there again, losing a group of Marines. TJ thinking if he gets across the rocks, maybe he can flank these units. One Marine just charging into that Nexus as a scout, gets taken out by the Tempest. Triple Disruptor, or Triple Immortal coming out. Oh my goodness. Two Immortal, one Disruptor. This game, back and forth. Here we go. TJ going for the flank, going towards the 4th base. Protoss seeing that with the Tempest and Disruptors coming across. He pulls the probes, tries to save as many as he can. Now, the Nexus goes down. Big engagement. All the Zealots just going forward, but not really having any support. A lot of them dying to the bio. Tempest able to snipe a few medevacs. Blinking forward with the Stalker, snipes a couple more. And TheDetweiler just forced to retreat, kind of. Doesn't want to engage against the Disruptors, but here we go. Blink forward and a couple Disruptor shots hidden, but whiffing on both of them. Now the bio stimming forward, able to snipe the Disruptors, taking out the Stalkers too. Tempest doing the best they can to kite back, but there's too many bio units, not enough medevacs. A lot of the units are just so close to dead, and the Zealots now able to clean up what's left here, chase everything back. He's gonna have to go back, retreat back to the Liberators. These Tempests just getting a lot of worth, but here we go. Marines and Vikings stimming forward, getting the Tempests out. This is huge for Detweiler. If he clears up the Tempest, he can switch back into Liberator production. It looks like he's going to get them all. He gets every single Tempest. Last one goes down. On the other side of the map, a retaken 4th base for the Barcode. Detweiler taking his 5th base now, getting that set up. It looks like it is starting to stabilize. He's rebuilt his workers. He's got his economy. His upgrades are good. What is he at right now? We got 2/2 upgrades for the Terran. +1 air attack on the way as well for those Vikings and Liberators. And here we go. Big offensive effort from TheDetweiler. Moving across with the Vikings. There are 2, 3, 4 Disruptors and a lot of Zealots. Those charged Zealots just tanking so much damage. But we'll see. They could also be hit by their own Disruptor Novas. He's got to be very careful with how he engages this. All right, Zealots taking out some of the Marines. Here we go. Zealots charging forward, but Disruptor is actually on move command. He loses every Disruptor before any Novas could go off. A huge blunder from the Protoss. Fucking joke of a race, he says. How can you say that when you move command all of your Disruptors into bio? Little bit BM for a huge mistake made on his part. And now the knife going in and twisting the wound. There it is. Oof. Oof.